What's up, everybody? I'm Josh from Triforce of Chaos, and welcome to another brand new episode of Josh Plays Banjo Kazooie. I'm where we left off last time at Bubblegloop Swamp, so let's go ahead and get on in there. I'm not gonna lie, right off the bat, I absolutely cannot stand this level. The only good thing about it is that it has one of the best transformations in it, but we're not going to see that until later. In other news, if you haven't been able to catch the podcast this week or a couple of other videos where we've mentioned it, we've unfortunately had several technical difficulties when it comes to recording the last, I don't know, probably 7 to 9 days. And because of that, there will not be a TOC Plays Minecraft this Monday. However, we were able to find something to put into its place. Hopefully you'll like it. I really encourage you to tune in because it was a lot of fun to record. It was a lot of fun to edit. Fucking camera. But yeah, it's something that me and Aaron and Misty got together and we recorded, and we had a lot of fun while doing it. So I think that might be something that we might try to do every once in a while. I don't know, maybe once or twice a month or once every other month, something like that. Depends on how well it does. God, dude, quit jumping over me. Oh, well, whatever. My ride's here. Let's see. What else happened this week? Oh, back to the technical difficulties thing. Last Monday, Aaron didn't get a talking points recorded because his camera crapped out on him. And then our newest member, Will, I don't have all the details, but I believe, excuse me, he was in the midst of recording, I believe it was Dragon Age, and his PS4 basically, the operating system wiped out or something. But I believe he got it straightened out, reformatted, and hopefully we'll be delivering some content within the next week or so. And then the technical difficulty fairy, as Aaron dubbed it, decided to pay me a visit while we were at the studio, and all of my equipment just failed terribly. I think between me and Aaron, we recorded probably 3 or 4 hours worth of footage. And we'll touch on why we were stocking so much footage in this week's podcast. Because I'm lazy and don't feel like fighting these, I'm just going to gold feather cheat it out. But yeah, we'll be talking about it on this week's podcast. So make sure you tune in Tuesday. Check that out. And hopefully when we get back in the studio on Monday, things will be back to normal and we'll be able to get stuff done like it's supposed to be done. Luckily, we had a couple of episodes of TOC Plays Minecraft already stocked up. Both of those went out on time. One on Wednesday, one on Friday. I accidentally made a mistake in the podcast and said that there would not be one on Friday because I did not realize that I had 2 episodes in reserve instead of just the one. Unfortunately, there weren't 3 episodes in reserve, but hey, it happens. At some point, all technology fails. We worked around it. And hopefully y'all will be okay with what goes up Monday in its place. And TOC Plays Minecraft should be back to normal on Wednesday. I will go ahead and say that on the bright side, you didn't really miss too much of what we did in Minecraft. Honestly, one of the episodes was kind of boring. And the second episode that we did that day, we started something, but I actually think that it turned out better being done off camera. If y'all don't know, the entire world that we're playing in right now has not been touched in creative mode. Which means that everything that's been built, we've mined the materials and, crafted basically from scratch. And I basically spent about 6.5 hours earlier today finishing up a good bit of the build that we started working on in one of the corrupted episodes. So if you want to see all the progress that's been made inside the world, make sure you tune in Wednesday. I just realized that all I'm doing is talking about the channel and not actually talking about the game. But that's probably because, like I said earlier, this is not my favorite level. This part, by far, is my least favorite part of the game. I hate memory games. Especially ones that, use sound, and honestly, you can't really even tell a difference in some of these fucking sounds. Alright, purple, yellow, blue. Dark blue. Let's see if I can catch up on what's been done in the level so far. We got one Jiggy that was on a timer. Alright, light blue, dark purple. Dark blue, light purple, light blue. We smashed this giant turtle's feet because his feet were cold. He choked up a Jiggy. Okay, dark purple, light blue, dark purple, light blue, red, light purple. Was it red again? Oh, thank God. Alright, so we just got this Jiggy for this stupid memory game. You see me shoot a couple of eggs into like a golden crocodile. That goes towards getting a Jiggy. I killed the golden frogs, which I honestly can't remember if I said it, but the best way to beat them is to cheat and use gold feathers and just let them run into you. I think that's all the Jiggies we've got so far. I know we've collected a couple of Jinjos. The swamp water has like piranhas or something in it, so that hurts you if you land in the water. So you definitely want to avoid that. That's what the wading boots are for that we learned at the beginning of the level. And smash the witch button. See, I told y'all that would be for something later. If you remember in the last episode, we jumped into that giant vase and ended up sliding down right on top of the witch's hat on that statue. Well, now that hat's gone, so now we can get up there. Here's another one of them golden crocodiles. Come on. You only got to get one egg in, but sometimes it's easy. Excuse me. Sometimes it's easier to shoot 3. Just to warn y'all, for probably the next couple of months until like late May, and another Jiggy. Like I was saying, till probably like late May. Probably gonna have a cough and maybe a sniffle, runny nose. For those of y'all that don't know, we are on the East Coast. That's about as specific as I'm going to get for right now. But I don't know how it goes on the West Coast, but on the East Coast, it is pollen season. And pollen allergies are a bitch. And both Aaron and I suffer from them. So, just gonna go ahead and apologize in advance for any sniffling and coughing and stuff like that. Pollen is not fun. If y'all don't have pollen out on the West Coast, consider yourselves very lucky. And if you do have pollen, but you don't happen to have pollen allergies, then you are truly a blessed person. I'm not going to make it. And that's why you stay out of the swamp water. And get back up on this crocodile statue's head, get those wading boots so I can get those musical notes over there. And then we're going to go do another timed race. Let's see. Where are we at? I got half the jiggies, a little over half the notes. Getting a little close on time. I think I'm going to grab one more jiggy and call this episode. Yeah. This is one of those times where the camera gets really annoying because you have no control over it. It just kind of does what it wants, and it doesn't give the best view. But we gotta wade through here. And don't have much time because the shoes expire after, I think, like 15 seconds. Oh, cut that one close. We're going to have a time jiggy here. I think we only get like 10 seconds to get this one. Fuck. Well, so much for getting that jiggy. I'm going to call it here. And I'll pick up in the next episode back at that same point on top of the switch that activates the jiggy. But until then, like this video, comment in the box below, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You can follow me and the channel on Twitter. You can follow the channel on Facebook. Links for that will be in the description below. And we recently launched our merch shop, and we're adding new stuff to it. Trying to add something new to it about every 2 weeks. We got shirts. This week we launched an iPhone 6 case. Actually, I bought one, and I'm very satisfied with it. So if you have an iPhone 6, make sure you grab that if you're in need of a case. It's not bad. It's pretty strong. It does not have a screen protector on it. That is about the only negative thing I can say about it. But other than that, it's priced at $27, which is pretty good for an iPhone 6 tough case. I believe we should be launching the 6 Plus, and I think the 5 series cases this coming week. But link for the merch shop will be in the description below as well. And that's all I got. So, catch you in the next episode. Let's stop.